Hi everybody, welcome. Good afternoon. My name is Murli. I'm a Bangalore chartered member. I've been a serial entrepreneur since about 2000 now. I've been an entrepreneur in the education space. Built a company called MeritTrack, which is India's largest skill assessment company, which got bought out by the Manipal Group. I've been a charter member for the last about 7, 8 years now, and at TiE Bangalore. It's a extremely engaged and inspiring set of about 100 plus charter members and about I think 300 or 400 plus associate members. TiE as a community is very vibrant. Not only in India, I think we have about 8 to 10 chapters in India, but globally, I think it has 60 plus chapters and more than about 10,000 members. So it's a huge forum for connecting entrepreneurs, wannabe entrepreneurs, for connecting experts in various domain areas. And we constantly welcome new entrepreneurs with fresh ideas to the fold. So here is one gentleman, Aditya, who's also joining the TiE Bangalore chapter. Welcome, Aditya.
Hi, great to meet you, Murli.
Yeah, hi, Aditya. So you're also a serial entrepreneur, I understand, and you're building companies. And one of your latest ones is in the education edtech space, is what I understand, which is hot right now. So would be happy to learn a little bit about yourself and about the startup. So you could tell our members what you do and what's the exciting problem you're solving.
Great. Thank you so much, Murli. It's an honor to be with you. And quick introduction about me. So I graduated from IIT Delhi 2005. Since 2007, I have been building edtech startups along with a friend from college, Nishant. And this is our third startup, ByteLearn. Most recently, one of our startups, InstaSolve, which was into doubt solving space for Indian K-12 students, got acquired by Vedantu. And after that, we thought, let's start something which can be transformational, which can change the way students learn and can impact lives of at least 1 billion students. So we started ByteLearn. ByteLearn is essentially an AI-powered teaching assistant for the teachers inside the classroom. And outside the classroom, it's an AI tutor for students. So in the world today, in the world, almost the world faces a shortage of around 20 million teachers every year. In US alone, there's a shortage of almost 500,000 teachers in the K-12 segment. And teachers is the community which is very, you can say, going through a lot of tension and a lot of pressure. And 1 out of 4 teachers in the US want to leave their job. So what ByteLearn does is, ByteLearn automates a lot of tasks that a teacher does in the classroom, like creating homework, quizzes, assignments, and assessing them. And then outside the classroom, it helps students in their learning as well as in solving problems. It does not give out any solutions. It makes the students solve the problems, assesses them like a real teacher would do. So it's not a replacement of a teacher, it's a force multiplier for a teacher.
Sure, that's pretty interesting to know. And we're all aware that the tech segment is seeing a lot of innovation on the student learning side. So to that,
Right.
In that context, I think an innovative solution on the teaching side and the teacher assist side is an interesting welcome. So are there other companies in this space globally, Aditya, and how do you compare against them, or what is the innovation that you're bringing? When you say AI powered or AI enabled, what's that one hack that you have done?
Sure. This is very interesting. So interestingly, we have spent 15 years plus in edtech sector building different companies, and we carry a little bit experience and knowledge in that sector. So interestingly, there are, and our current product is focused towards the US market only. Starting with US, we'll go to Europe and other English-speaking countries. So this is a deep machine learning, NLP, and AI-powered engine. We are developing it like a brain. So like a brain learns how to solve, our engine is learning how to solve the problems, how to give contextualized content to the students, and feed the important data of students' learning and knowledge path and knowledge graph to the teachers. So the teachers understand that where the class is, and each class is handled, and the whole class is handled in an individualized manner. So if there are 20 students in the class, every student will have a different learning path and will be taken differently. So the hack here is that we are talking to the teachers developing tools for them which is needed for them, rather than developing it separately and giving it to the teachers. And we understand that if we can make teachers super teachers, then the world will become a much better place.
Sure. And you also already stated that you're an experienced entrepreneur, having sold one company to one of the unicorns in that space. So what are you looking forward from the TiE network, and how do you think that the TiE network can enable your journey further or whatever?
Absolutely.
I'm sure apart from taking from the network, I'm sure as an experienced entrepreneur, you'll contribute to the network, and that's precisely the what TiE does, right? It's a two-way
Absolutely.
kind of engagement. So, how do you think you can benefit from the TiE network?
So yeah, definitely, that's a great question, and I'm looking for people in the US, especially celebrated teachers, people who are at the board of school districts, who are at board of institutions, to connect to them, to learn from them. My question to Ashwin would be that he has cracked it very well in the US space, especially in the professional learning space. If we can learn from him, but how did he form that team and how did he crack institution sales? That is what my one question would be to him. And so
Fantastic.
is what I'm looking from this network.
Fantastic. I think so. We have a great opportunity coming up. We have this live, candid conversation with Ashwin Demera himself, which Madan Padki, the president of TiE Bangalore, will host. So I'm sure you'll get an opportunity to talk to him. And TiE does this. Apart from these talks with marquee, companies and founders, etc. We also have multiple forums. For example, we have a very engaged. We've just restarted or re-engaged the TiE EdTech Special Interest Group, right? That's again a forum where we have about 30 odd entrepreneurs who are interested in edtech in Bangalore, are part of it, and we plan to continually, do activities there which could help you to connect to various people in your whole journey. We also have an IoT forum. We have a TiE Women's Entrepreneur Forum. So these special interest groups are the added attraction, I think, at TiE, where you could get into serious engagement and serious discussions. So it's not just one event you went to. If you're a part of the special interest group, you're really talking to these interested folks in that domain at a much engaged level. Good, Aditya. So welcome to the TiE Bangalore fold as a member, and all the best. And look forward to having more conversations with you as you build your
Definitely.
latest gig. Okay.
Definitely.